Hey everybody, good evening. I was gonna potentially do a desk talk tonight, but it's so nice out. Just kind of hanging out with the girls. They're getting a little bit more friendly, but still have a lot left to do. But I wanted to bring something up because it's coming up with work, and I'm trying to get people in the right mindset. But you've heard the words and actions, right? So, back up your words with actions. Somebody who talks shit, they got a big mouth, or do they back it up, right? Or somebody talk a good game, but then, does their actions back up what they say? So one of the things that I've kind of added to that, I don't know if it's but it's got to be more intentional about talking about, is the third part of that chain, which is the results. Because talking, that huge good game, and having a ton of activity or a ton of work, right? So you're you're backing those words up. If they don't equate to the results that you need or intend, none of it matters. It doesn't mean shit. So, think about that from a standpoint of, your work life. Pause real quick, because this knucklehead decided to make a nest on top of my wood chips that hopefully are being moved next week, and she's got some eggs under there, don't you, honey? Come on. There you go. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just showing your eggs, Mama. So, hopefully she can hatch them. But anyway, going back to what we're talking about. Results. So, if you're not getting the results, then, like, those words don't mean anything. The actions don't mean anything. So think about that in your work life. Think about that in your home life. I could have all the activity in the world here and say back in that garden or with these chickens. And if I don't achieve the results I'm intending out of that, then does it really mean anything? Does it matter if I put 100 hours in at work for the week, had all this wonderful activity, but there wasn't the sales that were needed, right? Or the collective sales that were needed. So just something for you guys to think about, right? Think about your words, think about your actions, but then think about what the results. Be intentional. Be intentional with what you're doing. So have a great night. Should be a beautiful weekend, and I'm hoping to get a lot done. So take care, and we'll talk to you soon.